Here I am again, Haru. You know, in the past few years of me role playing, I've made some mistakes, but there's always that one asshole that hangs on to the past. In fact, in my case, there's many of them. Let me name some names. Let's see. You have Ronin Mishima, complete jackass. Krynix Truzanthus, just some kid that always wanted to be cool but never could be, so he picked out the flaws of others. Tyrol Errata. I don't even have to get started on this self-centered son of a bitch. Okay, he does it for himself. He thinks what he says is noble and true. Well, truthfully, he can kiss my ass, because his words mean nothing to me. Pharaonis Aderon, also known as the Ebon Moon. Personally, we had problems, but I don't even speak with him anymore. And then Eros. Oh, the motherfucker that thinks he's God. Well, this man has so many mental issues, it's not even funny. He thinks he controls everything. What he says goes. And this child is seriously mistaken, because it's not all about you, Eros. It's about everyone. Learn that. Now to move on to more. Not names per se, for people who have just been a pain in the ass. Maybe a little roleplay update, some dedications, but I had to get that off my chest. Forzu, the leader of the DKA, great friend of mine. Love him like a brother. However, he needs to learn to control his temper. He attacks people for saying the slightest thing. They could be making a joke, saying something about his mama, and he would take it as they need to die. That's not right, and that's where he's failing. Then we have, who should I go after? Let me get this off my chest. Ebons and Exiles. They act like they're the best out there. And for that matter, let's bust into Sephiroth Elite, leader of the Advents and the Elite faction. This guy's head is so far up his own ass, he's clouded by vanity and fame, when truthfully, he's nothing. He is just another person out there who can skillfully roleplay. I'm sure if anybody put their mind to it, they could beat him. He's got limitations. He is based off a character. That's why I myself always make my own, because there are no limitations. Do you see what I'm saying? But, I'm trying not to be an ass because everyone says I am. But sooner or later this was going to happen, and hey, might as well make a video blog about it. Because, honestly, what are you going to do? Come get me? Because, guess what? Here I am. Sure, you could attack me in roleplay. Doesn't mean I'm going to fight back. No. Doesn't mean I'll see you as worth my time and give you a chance. No. See, people burn bridges. And when they burn those bridges, people no longer care about that person. I myself have done this, but so have a lot of other people. Not only with me, but with many people in roleplay. And I have a little bit of roleplay news update for those that perhaps started out and were in the Kudo village. These guys are about to go to war with a random group. Who the hell could Kudo possibly beat? I mean, Conan Kudo is nothing more than a weak, pathetic para role player that can barely form a sentence. Granted, Kudo has still some roleplay greats that still look after it, such as Blade Haru. Blade Haru is also a personal friend of mine, and I would like to make sure that he gets his props. This man, granted everyone hates Avalon, stood up for Avalon through all the shit it went through. Between Lady Giovanna being completely psycho to Avalon just being trash. And he tried to help rebuild it. And you know what? Avalon got rid of him for speaking his mind and telling them what was wrong. And you know what? That just shows what Avalon is like. Nothing but trash. And may it rest in peace once he destroys it. Now to move on to more cool people. We have the leader of the Divine Shinobis, Madara Uchiha. This guy is a straight badass. He's like me. He rebelled against Eros because he's a pompous ass. And since mine in his own early days, we've developed a bond. Granted, we don't see eye to eye on a lot of roleplay things, but he's really cool. And go sign up for the DS, because that is a great group. Also, sign up for the DKA. I must say it. And for my own group, join the Blitz Empire. Now to move on to my real life best friend and a roleplay great. Onimus Pulverus, or however the hell you say his last name, or Kakaru. A lot of you know him, a lot of you don't. And if you don't know him, you're really missing out. This guy is not only random, a smartass, and seems like he wouldn't be good at roleplay, but this guy is one of the best role players I have ever seen. Honestly, he's better than me. And I will say this. Granted, he leads Alpha, and nobody likes Alpha. And I had to throw that out there. Because Alpha's got roleplay outcasts. Which brings me to my favorite Marilyn Manson wannabe. Nightmare Orochimaru. Yes, recently I have lost a battle to him. Granted, I was not in my right mind, and I'm not going to throw that out there. I lost fair and square. Kudos. However, this guy just goes around acting like he's fucking Lucifer himself. Like people are actually supposed to be afraid of him. Dude, look. Look in my eyes. This is role play. No one gives a shit. What you do in your own personal life, go ahead. What you do in role play, that's you. But don't expect people to fear you over the internet, because we're not going to. I will be posting later on more trash talk and dedications that are actually good. So, until then, peace out.